We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Emil Steinick here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. Let me know who's here hanging out with us. We have got a fun hockey mixer for you guys. Starting off, we've got 2025-26 Upper Deck Series 1 and Series 2. We've got 25-26 Fleer Ultra, 24-25 engraved icons, and 24-25 clear cut. Let's get into it here, guys. Going to OT now. I gotta pull that one up then, huh, Eric? I haven't had anything on in a bit. Let's get that thing up. Should be on Hulu, right? There we go. Islanders Sharks. All right. Thanks for the heads up. I've got that up now. Perfect. Got some OT hockey on while we rip a little hockey. Let's go. Happy Saturday night, everyone. Just had our high-end mixer not too long ago. Now we'll see what damage we can do here in this mixer. This is our last bit of hockey on the night. So we got to make it count. Yeah, both those teams have a ton of young talent. The Sharks especially. Sharks are so loaded with dudes 20 and younger. Oh, the Islanders started on the penalty kill too. That's crazy. All right, here we go, guys. Series 1. Let's see it. We've got Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues with a Young Gun base. So the Blues on our first Young Gun. Going to Hawkman. Nice one to start us, Hawkman. They're both studs. Sorokin and Askarov, right? They're both legit. There is, how about the Sabres? Pop count 500, Josh Norris. Sweet one there for the Sabres. Going to I Sell Cards. Flip through all the base. We got a Canvas Young Gun, Oliver Moore for the Blackhawks. Hawks here tonight going to Don Mega. Get Oliver Moore up top. And Canucks Young Guns, Nikita Tolopilo for Vancouver. Canucks to Tugboats. Cup Quest, Kyle Connor. William Karlsson Encore. Cup Quest, Ryan Nugent Hopkins on the Speckle. And Colton Dach, Blackhawks Young Gun base. Let's see the Blackhawks going to Don Mega again. There you go, Don. Dylan Holloway portraits. Will Smith's legit. There's a Dazzlers, Chris Letang, Canvas, Troy Terry. Yeah, Will Smith is legit. Encore Blue, Mark Stone. Unnumbered, but the blue parallel. Russell J. Gensel, Jack Finley, Young Gun for the Tampa Bay Lightning. There we go, Lightning. I think we should have one more Young Gun left. Maybe an Outburst or a Clear Cut or something here. There is a Speckle, Kraken, Philip Grubauer, Sanderson Canvas. Left shooting out portraits. John Carlson Encore and Skylar Brindamore. The Hurricanes is our next Young Gun. Hurricanes going to Eric J. Moore. There you go, Eric. Brindamore with what I'm assuming is going to be our last Young Gun. And we got an Outburst here. Ben Sherratt for the Red Wings. Canvas Clayton Keller and Elias Pettersson for the Canucks is going to be our last Young Gun, actually. Canucks there. Once again, 2 Tugboats. I like it. Solid first box. And there is Series 1. So now we'll hop into Series 2. Do our 2 flagships back to back. Get everything sleeved up first. All right, here we go. Let's see something big in Series 2. We have been ripping plenty of this stuff lately. Such a good product. Such a good product. Not that I've seen yet, Eric, but I've also only ripped half of a case, so I'm not sure if any of the other guys have or not. What up, Bizzle? Yeah, the backwards hacks, we mean business here on this one. All right, here we go. Series 2 hockey. There's Arsenij Gritsuk on a Young Gun for the Devils. Oh, and the Islanders just won it. With what? 30 seconds left to go in OT? I missed it. I just saw him celebrating. There's Vibe and Elvis Merzlikins Speckle for the Jackets. Canvas Jason Zucker. And Tusky for the Mammoth. The best Young Gun there is. Tusky with the Young Gun. Mammoth going to... Where are they at? Where are they at? Hank the Tank with the Mammoth on this one. Congrats, Hank. Oh, slid it right under. Slid it right through the 5-hole there. Oh, Eric, you're going to break my heart. There is nice Ivan Demidov on the fluorescence. They're tough to find. It is a little chipped up though. That might be a good replacement option. Ivan Demidov fluorescence for the Canadians. One of the last teams on the board. I think the last team, Bybing Askarov, who just let up that goal. And pop count 1,000. Brady Martin. Nice one there for the Predators. Preds going to Sky Lee. I saw that, Bizzle. So insane. So insane. There's Schaefer Encore. And Dominic James, Young Gun for the Lightning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Sharks were sitting up there for a while. Michael Misa, Young Gun Deluxe number to 250. That's why you can't sleep on those big teams. What a card there for the Sharks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That'll play out of Series 2 hockey. Misa Young Gun Deluxe to 250. The Sharks going to quick draw. There you go, quick draw. Nice hit, my guy. Nice hit, my friend. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we just did that. That just popped out of nowhere. What a card. That's going to be a tough one to knock out of the money mitt, to be honest. There's Max Shabanov, Young Gun for the Islanders. Dazzler, Ilya Sorokin. That's wild. There is sick canvas, Neil Pionk for the Jets. Dmitry Simashev, Utah, Young Gun. And Frederick Anderson with the outburst for the Canes. Followed by Patrick Laine, Encore, Alex Vlasic, canvas. Nice Alexander Nikishin, Young Gun for the Hurricanes. Oh man, Eric. Not good. Let's see. Let's knock Elias Pettersson there to get Nikishin up top. Speckle, Zane Perrick, and Harrison Brunicki with a Young Gun canvas for the Penguins to wrap up Series 2. Big boy out of Series 2 here tonight. And let's keep it rolling from there. 3 boxes left. Clear Cut, Ingrained Icons, and Fleer Ultra. Clear Cut, Ingrained Icons, and Fleer Ultra. Let's keep rolling. All right, there we go. All that stuff stacked off to the side. Let's go Clear Cut next. 24-25 Upper Deck Clear Cut. Let's see something big here. Good luck, guys. 1 card inside. Give me something nasty. Give me something nasty here. It is, oh, it looks like an outburst. And here we've got, Don't see any numbering right away. That is out of 25. Jake Neighbors with the Outburst ink for the Blues. Gorgeous card there. The Blues going to Hawkman. Nice hit, Hawkman. The Outburst clear cuts look so good. Looks so good. All right, we'll get that up top. Now we'll go ingrained icons next. See if we can hit a little legend action. See something thick on the bottom. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck, everybody. Forsberg, Joe Moen. There's Pierre Turgeon. Turgeon out of 75 for the Sabres. Chris Phillips on the ink for the Senators. Senators going to Tugboats. And Adam Burish. The framed ink there. The Blackhawks. The sweet one. Blackhawks going to Don Mega. You don't think so, Bizzle? That's interesting, actually. Right on the bottom, cuts of class. Oh, that's nasty. Out of 49 cuts of class duel, Danny Heatley, Dominic Hasek for the Senators. I absolutely love that card. Heater and Hasek for the Sens going to Tugboat. Nice hit, Tugboat. What a card there, actually. We're going to knock Nikishin. Keep Josh Norris up for the time being. That is epic. I like that. All right, let's end it with a big one here. In Fleer Ultra, guys. 4 numbered cards per box. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do in the ultra rare Fleer Ultra Hockey. Wild. Yeah, maybe he just hasn't wanted to sign anything, or they didn't want to pay him enough. He just wants too much. All right, let's see some heat out of Fleer Ultra here, guys. Good luck, everybody. Last box mojo. Here we go. We've got Matthew Tkachuk on the medallion to start us off. A silver medallion for the Panthers, excuse me. Love how this stuff looks. Tkachuk up top. There is Jacob Quillen on the rainbow for the Maple Leafs. Those are unnumbered. We'll see a handful of those. Snuggerud, rookie base. And nice Sidney Crosby with the medallion for the Penguins. I like that. Crosby medallion. The Penguins going to Eric Moore. Nice hit, Eric. We're going to knock Tusky to get Crosby up top. Matvei Mishkov is our next rainbow foil for the Flyers. Ryan Leonard, rookie. Upside down, Yaroslav Askarov. And Matt Boldy with a medallion for the Minnesota Wild. With the sweet one right behind him. How about Matthew Schaefer with the rookie rainbow foil? Islanders going to Kamano card guy. Take some Schaefer here. Ivan Demidov, rookie. There's Vilcoy Voonen Rising Stars. Braden Point on the rainbow foil. Jimmy Snuggerud Rising Stars. Evgeny Malkin rainbow foil. We'll go through the back to see if we're missing any parallels. There's out of 250, Mackie Samoskevich. Panthers out of 250. Sebastian Aho, Ultra Powers. Matthew Schaefer, rookie. And Nikkei Coco, Rising Stars. Drake Batherson, rainbow foil. There is Rising Stars, Oliver Rodriguez, number to 99, the Platinum, Oliver Rodriguez, Oilers. Tom Wilson, rainbow, Dalibor Dvorsky, rookie. And what do we have here? Is that a printing plate? And it is Axel Sandin-Pellikka with the yellow 1/1 printing plate. How about the Red Wings with a sick one? That's awesome. Red Wings going to Jake Cassell on the ASP 1/1 printing plate. I love it. We'll knock Josh Norris there to get the plate up top. Artemi Panarin, Ultra Powers. There is Matthias Ekholm, number to 250 for the Oilers. Ultra Team, Ivan Demidov, rookie for the Capitals. Or excuse me, for the Canadians. Joakim Kemmel, just a base. Thought that was a number there for a second. All right, last stack here, guys. There is, nice, Nick Suzuki to 99, Ultra Powers red for the Habs, and Hughes gold. Ultra Structure, Shane Wright. There is Wi-Fi on the outlines, Joakim Kemmel, rainbow foil. Gabe Velarde there, and Kyle Connor with an Ultra Stars acetate for the Jets. Philip Forsberg, rainbow foil. Last stack here. Ovi, nice Capitals medallion. Yeah, that's the rookie for ASP there. Ovi with a medallion. That's the Platinum medallion, number to 100. Barely looked like it. That's sick. Capitals going to Case. Nice hit, Case. Well, not Crosby to get the Ovi to 100. Wyatt Johnson, Ultra Structures. Shea Theodore looks like it's numbered out of 250. Sidney Crosby outlines. And that, my friends, is going to wrap us up. I am going to sleeve up all of our inserts. We will double check the backs real quick to make sure I didn't miss any numbered parallels. And that was a fun one. Lots of cool stuff there. It's a good mix. It's a good mix of stuff in that mixer. Get all these rainbow foils sleeved up first. And that does it on hockey for the night. Plenty of stuff still up and filling here tonight, guys. Make sure to take a look at the Real Sports Cards app. We're just going to keep ripping all night long. Springing forward the clocks here in about 2 hours. You better believe we'll be ripping when the clocks spring forward. All right, let me double check the handful of base rookies I sleeved up first. No numbering on those. I'll just go through the back. I'm looking right here to see if I missed anything numbered. It's tough to see as you go through originally. So many of them just hiding within. And look at that. I'm good. I did not miss a single one. So that, my friends, is our break. Let's go through and recap this thing now. Started off with Fleer Ultra. A whole bunch of inserts to start. Veal Koivunen, Jimmy Snuggerud, Nikkei Coco, Sebastian Aho, Artemi Panarin, Shane Wright, Wi-Fi, Wyatt Johnson, Sidney Crosby, and Ivan Demidov. Rookie base, Jimmy Snuggerud, Ryan Leonard, Dalibor Dvorsky, some bigger names, Ivan Demidov, Matthew Schaefer. Medallions, Sidney Crosby, Matt Boldy, Matthew Tkachuk. Number to 99, Nick Suzuki. Ultra Stars, Kyle Connor. Parallels here, number to 250, we've got Shea Theodore, Matthias Ekholm, Mackie Samskevich. Oliver Rodriguez to 99. And the rainbow foils, Philip Forsberg, Joakim Kemmel, Tom Wilson, Drake Batherson, Evgeny Malkin, Braden Point, Matvei Mishkov, and Jacob Quillen. From Great Icons, Adam Burish Inc., Chris Phillips Inc., and Pierre Turgeon out of 75. That will bring us to Series 2, where we've got a couple speckles to start us. Elvis Merzlikins, Zane Perrick, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Philip Grubauer, Dazzlers, Ilya Sorokin, Chris Letang. There is a fluorescence, Ivan Demidov, Encore Matthew Schaefer, Encore Blue Mark Stone. Frederick Anderson on the outburst, along with Ben Sherratt. Young Gun Canvas, Harrison Brunicki. Young Gun Base, Dominic James, Max Shabanov, Dmitry Shimashev, Elias Pettersson. Arseny Gritsiuk, Skylar Brindamore, Jack Finley, Colton Dock, Nikita Tolopilo, Josh Norris Pop Count 500, Oliver Moore Canvas Young Gun, Tusky Young Gun, and Alexander Nikishin Young Gun Base. That will bring us here, guys, to our showcase. Brady Martin on the Pop Count 1000 for the Predators. Going to Sky Lee. Matthew Schaefer, rookie rainbow foil for the Islanders. That will be going to Kamano Card Guy. The Ovechkin Platinum Medallion number to 100. Such a sick card there. Ovi going to the Capitals in Case Towsley. The Blues here, Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Gun, and Jake Neighbors Outburst clear cut auto out of 25. Blues both to the Hawkman. 1/1 rookie printing plate from Fleer Ultra. ASP on the yellow printing plate for the Red Wings and Jay Cassell. Heater and Dominic Hasek out of 49 cuts of class duels. The Senators going to Tugboat. Absolutely love that card. And a big boy in the money mitt, Michael Misa, Young Guns Deluxe to 250. Epic card for the Sharks here. Out of the Lone Box of Series 2, the Sharks going to Quick Draw. That, my friends, wraps us up. Thanks again for filling this thing up, guys. We will see you back here soon for some F1. Thanks, everyone.